G'day legends, and welcome back to another episode of That Slot Car Guy News. We've got some cars, some bits and pieces, and a slot car show to get through. So stick around, let's check out news for a Monday. So let's kick it off with some car news from SCX and some duo packs. We have 3 duo packs to choose out of. Now, I've found this information on their official webpage. I do scour the internet daily looking for interesting items, and I think these are pretty cool. So let's start with the packs and I'll explain them to you. The first one is the Rally RX pack. Now, the box art on this pack, they're all the same throughout this reading. I don't know what the official box art will look like. This might be it, I'm not too sure. But this is the Rally RX pack. Now, these are 2 randomly chosen cars from the list, which I'll read off to you now. An Audi S1 black ladder livery, the Audi S1 VR livery, a Hyundai i20, I think it's the Grom livery, and the final one is the Hyundai i20, I think it's Tanico or similar livery. Now, we have 2 Audis and 2 Hyundais. You might get 2 of the Audis, or you might get 2 of the Hyundais, or a mix of both. So that is randomly chosen by SCX. Again, the box art, I'm not 100% sure. I hope they do change it to suit the rally theme. But next up we have the classics. Now, this isn't a randomly chosen box. These are the only 2 cars that come in the classic duo. One of them, I think, is hot property. So we'll kick it off with the MGA 1995 Le Mans. Really cool looking car. I actually like this car. I think it looks pretty cool. But the next one, I think will sell out pretty quick. It is the Ford Escort Cozzy block. Come on, a block livery, a block car, and of course, the passing of the legend. This car is now legendary. I think this is a good way to get it. Now, check out the website. The prices, I believe, are the same for all the individual boxes, but these are the only 2 cars you will receive, not random, 2 cars only. Last is the GT Duo, back to randomness. Yes, we're going back to randomness. 2 cars chosen out of a pretty decent list. We've got a Mercedes AMG GT3 Black Falcon, a Mercedes AMG GT3 Vodafone, Audi R8 LMS GT3 Motorsport, a Vantage GT3 St. Gallen, and a Vantage GT3, I believe it's NBO. So they're the cars that they may randomly choose out to send to you. Now again, you can't choose which ones you want, they'll pick and choose. But really cool to see. What's your thoughts on these duo packs? I like them. I think I did a surprise unboxing not long ago, an Easter surprise unboxing. This is something that they can do for that in the future. A proper box to send out to you. Even though the cars are randomly chosen, you can still keep it as a collector's box. So there you go, some news from SCX. So a car from Hobby Classics that I think breaks the mold. I'd love to know your comments once you see the car. And we are talking about the Renault 4L F4 Renault service van. I think it's awesome. What's your thoughts? I think breaking the mold like this in a limited run, we'll talk about that in a tick, is really cool. Yes, it's not to everyone's liking, but there's enough there for people. If they do like it, they'll take it. Talking limited run, there is a lot of discussion. What should be limited? You know, over 1,000, over 500, under 500. This is most definitely limited, 50 units only, which I think is enough. People will want this, people won't. I want this. And it is made on a modified SCX chassis and of course individually numbered. So I'm a fan. What's your thoughts? Hobby Classics does some weird and wonderful stuff like this. Massive thank you to Slot Car Today and Hobby Classics. I found the information on both sides, but I really like this. Love to know your thoughts though. So next up, TA71 with an incredible print and color test. Now I found this on their Instagram page and it's a commission build. And the reason I want to bring this to your attention, if you want a certain car built that's not part of their catalog, reach out to them. They may be able to print you a high quality version of the car you are wanting. This commission build is the Mazda RX Vision GT3 and the pic that I am showing you is the color test. Now, again, really cool. If you want a commission built by them, reach out to them. The prints are high quality. I actually have one of their cars sitting right beside me. I have 2, an old print and a new print, and they've definitely come a long way. A lot of DIY needed if you want to do it yourself, but this is commission based, so they can do it for you. So there you go, TA71. Of course, the Hoonigan cars are coming soon. Some awesome stuff from them. Check out the Instagram page, but I think I like this build. So let's check out the parts, pieces, and everything in between segment. We'll kick off with SCALEAUTO, and we have a new RT4 crib chassis for the Honda HSV 0-10. Now we have 2 different ones here. We have the SC6632A being the hard chassis and the SC6632B being the medium chassis, and of course both different colors to tell the difference. Check them out, and I found this on their webpage, so please jump over and have a look. It's incredible, and I'll show you some snippets of the webpage. Really well done, highly informative. I just love the look of it. It's probably one of my favorite websites for a slot car manufacturer to date, so check out SCALEAUTO's website. It's really, really cool. But there you go, 2 new chassis for you to play with. Next up, Slotting Plus with some gauge sets for your 124 and 132 chassis. These are tolerant adjustments for your axles for the 2.38mm and your 3mm axles, and they are set at 0.10, 0.15 and 0.20mm. Now these are perfect if you are wanting to set up for club racing or whatever you may need to do, or just get your chassis right. So really cool to see from Slotting Plus. Huge thank you to Slot Car Today, which was on their page, and I've gone over to the Slotting Plus website. Again, a really good website, but some more tools for your slot box. So for some slot car news from around the world, we'll go over to Slot Car Journal's page and have a look at the Cleveland trade show, or the slot car show that he attended. Really cool to see some pics from the proper show itself. He said it was packed, the car park was full. And in some of these pics, it looks like there's some gems there, and I wish I was there. Of course, I haven't yet been to a slot car festival in Europe. We've got one coming up very, very soon, but this is how they do it in America. Looks really cool. Cheers, Slot Car Journal, for sharing that on your page. Show some support, go over to Slot Car Journal's page. Next time you go into that one, mate, please take some video. I'd love to share it on the channel. So a bit of a slot car festival for you for a Monday. Last but not least, for slot car news from around the world, BRM has gone all TikTok. Now I don't think you're going to see any fancy dancing on there. I think you're going to see some beautiful cars, but I'm loving seeing all the companies that are jumping over to, I'll say, the younger crowd. Yes, TikTok is for everyone, but it is a younger crowd. I'm on TikTok, no fancy dancing from me. I'm not the greatest on TikTok, but you may see some behind the scenes stuff on there. You may see some not released cars. I don't know, but they are on TikTok. You can follow them at BRM Model Cars 1. If you are watching BRM, maybe put up a fancy dancing to get the followers coming. I'm following them. You should be following. Have you got TikTok? Let me know in the comments. Are we liking the slot car world being on TikTok? I think it's a good move, but yeah, BRM's gone all TikTok. So that's a wrap on today's edition of That Slot Car Guy News for a Monday. I hope you did enjoy it. I am scouring the internet daily looking for new cars, new items, news from around the world, whatever I can find to bring to your attention, because there's a lot of stuff happening in our incredible hobby. A huge thank you to the sites like Slot Journal, Slot Car Today, and of course all the manufacturers who release information pretty much daily for us to look at. Please check out these web pages I do mention, including the manufacturers, because they do put information out that sometimes they don't release on the social forums, and you can actually find something on there that maybe I haven't either found. So I do check those daily, and some of the websites are really, really well managed. So please check them out. I do have a huge announcement to make, another one. Yes, the UK festival is definitely happening, but I do have a huge announcement to make in regards to the channel for the month of May. Now, I'm not gonna release anything yet. I'm really excited, all thanks to you guys, that people are taking notice of the channel, especially the news as well. A lot of people are enjoying the news, so stay tuned for that. But I think it will take our channel to the next level. I really hope it does, but yeah, I can't wipe the smile off my face. But as always, at THATSLOTCARGUY for Instagram and YouTube. If this is the kind of content you like, please consider subscribing. It does help the channel out. I was meant to go live on the weekend. Apologies, I was on daddy daycare duties to talk about the UK festival. I actually reached out to another person, another entity this morning to try and make the adventure bigger when I'm in UK, so stay tuned for that as well. That's not the big announcement, but it is pretty damn cool. But be safe, take care, support your local. Ciao.